any doubt. The referee's decision's an easy one here. David Elleray has no option but to reach for the yellow card. He's off.
Well, what a sensation in this semi-final. The Premiership team have lost a player. Well, David Elleray actually sent off a player in a semi-final.
It's got to be right. You've got to keep your back four intact, and somebody's had to be sacrificed to do that.
There's even more atmosphere you sense in the second half, with the respective sets of fans getting a better view of the attacking side of each team's play. Lovely work from Elson. Oh, Janino tried to get in front of two, did get in front of two, but couldn't reach the ball.
Brilliant work from Elson.
On from Davis. Musto. The long ball for Chesterfield comes from Curtis. Davis heading it on brilliantly. Howard's got a chance here.
That might, just might, have been the chance that would have taken Chesterfield to this year's FA Cup final. It is a good chance. It's as good a chance as we've seen in the match. Gets in behind Festa. He's got a clear shot at it. He's just unable to keep it down. He hits the target, he must surely have scored.
Well, it's no exaggeration to say that Chesterfield had the opportunity here to make this the most famous FA Cup semi-final of all time. Dyche.
They've just got to keep doing what they were doing, Mark. I mean, I don't like the way they're just popping it about. Why stop playing it in there and putting them under pressure? I mean, that's the one thing. When they start to believe they can pass it about, no. They've done all right the way they've been playing. Carry on doing it. That's better.
Howard behind Blackmore. Davis! It's a goal for Morris! It's a goal for Andy Morris and Chesterfield! In the 9th minute of the second half. He won't get an easier one, but he'll never get one that'll get attention like this.
Well, they suddenly lengthen it, like they should have been doing. Howard does brilliantly against Blackmore. Look at Davis, I want it. He can't quite get there. Roberts makes it. Well, that's a great save. If ever a goalkeeper needed a bit of luck, it's there, because that's a fantastic save. But does Andy Morris care? No, he does not. Not one little bit. Won't be the best goal he's ever scored. I'll tell you what, it'll be the most memorable.
Ravanelli twisting it back to Janino. Great stop by Hewitt, and Morris. Can he hold off Festa? Still Morris. This terrific play brought down. David Elleray thinks and gives Chesterfield a penalty kick. And I was talking to John Duncan an hour before the kick-off. He says we haven't got a penalty taken.
Well, they have now. He's shouting Dyche, I think. He's shouting to the captain. They're all looking at each other. Come on, who wants it, lads? They're looking around. Someone step up. Put your foot through it. But this is the incident. Festa, he muscles out. Keeper goes to ground. I think the goalkeeper's unlucky, I have to say. I think the big lad earned the penalty.
Well, let me tell you, Tom Curtis scored against Forest from the penalty spot to win the 5th round tie, but he's missed 2 since then. And he's passed the responsibility to the captain.
Well, if you're not sure, lad, the only ones I can offer that, just smash it.
Sean Dyche. He smashed it all right. Chesterfield lead Middlesbrough by 2-0.
Well, it was an amazing scene, Mark, when we were watching that replay. Every player was looking around thinking, who's going to take it? John Duncan says, Dyche, you're the captain. You've got the armband on. This is what I would have done. If the goalkeeper does it, you don't know where it's going, then the goalie's not got much chance of knowing. Hit it as hard as you can, back at the ball, down the middle. Takes a brave goalkeeper to stand still.
It takes a brave man to step up and take that penalty. You talk about lack of leadership for Middlesbrough. Chesterfield had leadership. Sean Dyche, who hadn't scored a goal for Chesterfield for the best part of 4 years, has drilled the penalty that's given Chesterfield the sight of Wembley now. Middlesbrough need some cool heads, but they need some creative play. And that will do for Chesterfield in these circumstances.
Well, they're down, Middlesbrough, but they're not out. This game is, I don't believe it's beyond them. They've got to work extremely hard. They've got to have belief. It's certainly not beyond them, though.
Emerson. And Blackmore with a chance to pull one back. Ravanelli has done it.
Well, it's not beyond them, even less so now. So important for Middlesbrough to get the goal back. Great run from Blackmore, who goes really untracked for about the first time in the match. Somebody goes to sleep. Emerson's ball's a super one. Look at this. Not his strong side, but he plays a great ball in. That's great delivery. And Ravanelli just muscles his way in. He knows any touch on this, and I'm going to score. And that's what he gets. Not the most convincing of touches, but a most important one.
This is Davis. Hewitt is there. Comes for Howard. Can they get another one? Off the other side of the bar.
Linesman's flagging.
The linesman has got the flag up.
He's given the goal. Linesman's given a goal. What is the referee giving? Or is he giving offside? This linesman was flagging and then ran away to the halfway line. What was going on there? Is someone offside? No. He's certainly not offside. Fleming's playing him on. Now, does this cross the line? The linesman said it did, but it's not been given.
Well, Alan Sheffield on this near side put the flag up and then took it down again, and presumably agreed with what David Elleray did to restart the game.
Well, I'm a long way away, Mark. My reading was the linesman signalled that's a goal, and immediately was sprinting to the halfway line to take his position up for a restart. David Elleray, well, I'll be interested to know what he gave. I'm amazed.
So we've got to look at it again.
Well, this is it, Mark. As that's played in, you can see he's not offside. The flag's down. You see the linesman at the top of the screen. Flag, the referee, what is he doing blowing? Amazing. I can't...
David Elleray was in a position there where he might have given an offside verdict.
Why would he if he's not?
Well, referees have done that before.
Oh, they have, admittedly. Well, that's a big decision again, isn't it? And this time it hasn't gone Chesterfield's way.
And here's Janino. Penalty for Middlesbrough. Well, it's incident upon incident here.
What a game. Full of incident. It's Sean Dyche, the skipper. And Janino looks to push it past him. Well, is he in the box or not? It's half blocked. I think both penalties were kind. Kind to the attacker and unkind to the defenders. The goalkeeper and Dyche. I think they're a little unlucky that penalties have been given against them.
It's Craig Hignett to take it. And Middlesbrough, who look down and out, 2-0 down, are back at 2-2. And they've done it with 10 men.
Well, it's not the best penalty I've seen, but it's in the net. And as far as Craig Hignett's concerned, that's the most important thing. Goalkeeper goes the right way. And I think it's because it's near to him. Actually goes under his body. Look at that. Goes under his body. Had that been a couple of feet away from him, they saved that. Just didn't get down quick enough. He's a little unlucky, the goalkeeper. Well, what a 5 minutes that is, Martin, in the context of the match. A disallowed goal. Well, it certainly looked a disallowed goal to me. What? Well, no doubt we'll find out later. That might have taken Chesterfield to Wembley. And within 2 minutes or so, Middlesbrough are level.
On with the show, and what a show at Old Trafford. Chelsea watching, absorbed, I'm sure, like the rest of us. They're already at Wembley. Ravanelli, Hignett, he's made space for the shot, and Mercer.
What a save, son. What a save. Great play. Again, look at this, the way they fashion the move. Janino's running ability, spots Hignett there, Ravanelli. Wasn't hurried, he was prepared to work the angle.
Vickers. Got it back out again. Out comes Mercer. Well, he has made some really splendid saves.
Well, it's been an absolutely smashing semi-final, I have to say. Better than I think anyone looking from the outside, any neutral, I think, would have expected it to have been.
Those close to Chesterfield will have said to you, don't underestimate our ability to fight and to battle now. That can only take you so far against the likes of Juninho and Ravanelli, but they've produced some football of their own and perhaps, surprisingly, some thrust of their own. They're not the greatest goal scorers in their own division. They've been pushing for a playoff place that's probably beyond them now on the back of tremendous defensive record. More penalty shouts. David Elleray not out to make it a hat-trick.
You know, Festa does climb over people. Certainly a trait that he's picked up in Italy, no doubt about that. But he does climb over the back of people.
Ravanelli looking to run in behind people, especially Dyche. He's left him in a tangled heap.
Well, he didn't just beat him once, he beat him about 3 or 4 times. It was twist and turn and twist and turn. Wasn't happy that time either. Wasn't happy that time. It's only now when he put him on his backside that he finally decided to do something about it.
Well, even with a man short, they've still applied the pressure. The Premiership team. Ravanelli! Well, Morris claiming he was being pushed.
Thought he was myself. You're not the best view. The referee's right there. Just thought Ravanelli uses the arms. There it is there. Both arms on the back of Morris.
That was going in. The two on the line behind Mercer couldn't have done anything to keep it out without getting themselves sent off. Mercer makes another significant save. And Middlesbrough get yet another corner. Goes to Juninho in those circumstances like a magnet. Musto. Blackmore. Ravanelli just laying it into the stride of Juninho. He's skipping through. And yet again, applause for Billy Mercer.
Well, that's what this team's all about. We've seen him wobbly at the back, but then you see things like this, a little play in and it feeds it off to Juninho's run. That's probably one of the goalkeeper's easier saves. It's straight at him, it's high. You would expect him to save that. Might not even have gone in.
It's all Middlesbrough in the first period of extra time. Juninho. That was a brave block from Curtis. Juninho teasing and taunting again. Ravanelli. Kickers! Oh, it bounced out. It's in from Festa. And in this epic FA Cup semi-final, Middlesbrough are in front for the first time. 10 minutes into extra time. And the first semblance of a smile from Brian Robson.
The little Brazilian again is the one at the back. Look at that. Again he looks for Ravanelli. Vickers thinks he scored. Juninho, frustrated, it goes above him. But what a cool head from a centre-back. A white-hot situation. But Festa controls it, takes his time, and drills it down the middle. What a comeback from Middlesbrough.
Has got a race here. Beaumont. Good early cross. Very good early cross. Hewitt! Jamie Hewitt! The lad from Chesterfield has equalised for Chesterfield in the 119th minute.
Last Sunday, 3 minutes to go. Leicester equalise. 7 days later, What can only be a minute to go? And yet again, they find a way through. It's a hopeful ball up. They allow it to bounce, but look at that for a header. That's just unsavable. You don't save it. It's as simple as that. Ball played in, they don't deal with it. But look at that for a header. Jamie Hewitt.
Well, you could not in a million years have envisaged a match like this between sides. Sean Duncan even loses his glasses in the jubilation down on the Chesterfield bench.
Well.
Absolutely amazing.
Well, we said it couldn't happen twice, it has done.
It's Chesterfield voices you're hearing now.
Sorry, Martin, I looked around when the goal went in. Ravanelli was flat on his back. Juninho and Emerson flat on their back. Absolutely distraught.
0-0 at half-time. 2-2 at regulation time. 3-2 halfway through extra time. And in the nick of time, Jamie Hewitt keeps Chesterfield in the FA Cup. It's a replay at Middlesbrough on April the 22nd, and no wonder there are mutual congratulations all round.
God, enjoy it, lads. Enjoy.
What a tale has unfolded here. First of all, Middlesbrough, it seemed, shooting themselves in the foot. Kinder getting himself sent off, and if you like, that it brought the odds closer together. And after Andy Morris had given Chesterfield the lead, Sean Dyche stepped up to slam in the penalty. 2-0, but Middlesbrough found the resolve. They had Ravanelli, 2-1. They had a Hignett penalty, 2-2. And then, as we wondered which way it would turn, Festa put them in front. And Middlesbrough in extra time were pipped at the post or caught at the post, should I say, by Leicester last Sunday, and they've been caught at the post by Jamie Hewitt of Chesterfield.
Wow, that's
Chris Beaumont's cross.
Yeah.
That's mine, says Hewitt. Unforgettable.
Ah, dear. Why do we love this game so? That's why.
So Chelsea must wait to see who they face at Wembley on May the 17th, which is Jamie Hewitt's birthday, remember. And he's given himself a chance of being at Wembley on that day. He'll be 29 when the FA Cup final is played. Amazing scenes. Truly tremendous. Every superlative you can think of. And we'll go through it all again in Sheffield in what, 9 days' time.